Ulalele Ifly FM, taking youth places.
It is a special, very, very special day today because we have one of the greatest to ever do it. He's been in the game, not now, but for a long, long time. And it's so great to have him with us in studio. It's a dream come true. He's been my boy for years and years and years. And it's so special to have him with us. Ladies and gentlemen, nominee for Best Newcomer Crown Gospel Awards 2024, Philani Mbambo.
Yes, brother.
Yo, man, how are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Let's get. I'm good. Greetings to everyone on Fly FM. Come on, listeners. It's so nice to be here. Warm, Pila, lively. Oh no, it's good. I'm here to tell people good. We thank God. I've released an album, my friend.
Come on
and
now.
Also being nominated for the Best Newcomer on the Crown Gospel Awards, 17th Crown Gospel Awards.
Now, it's interesting to me, Mbambo, because you've been a writer, a strong writer of music for a while. I want to make this clear. This is not something he's doing now. He's been in the industry for a while, and your creations have been so. And I've always said, and the producers can say, I've always said, Wuti, one of the most unsung artists I've seen in the industry right now is you. And for this moment right now to finally come full circle, where South Africa's like, no, Buffett, let's just give him his belts. He deserves them. What's the feeling right now? How's it going?
I'm overwhelmed, my friend. I'm very much happy. And I thank God for this opportunity. It's true. I've been long in the industry, but being a backing vocalist, but most mainly I'm a church boy. You know me from church, but I was working with different musicians, the late Andile Mselegu, as a backing vocalist then, because I started music with Abo Spani, so Abo Ndutuzo was Makatini, he piano on my first exam. Wow. So we're working with different people. As a backing vocalist for Babam Tunzinamba, you'll see in the project I the Mercy wrote my life, and that recording was part of the recording. Working with Abu Ngubego, working with my sister Ps Sbu Nkwanyana. So it's been a great journey, learning and footing fundiswa with most mainly I guess when just worshiping God, but also outside church, taking this very seriously to say I want to make a career out of this, and anoint each and every time on the opportunity that I engage to life. But it's been great. I've been invited to different conferences all over the country, Durban and surroundings, different churches to come and minister. When we are on stage, you have that feeling, you have that vibe, and that's how people like. Remember the song "Glorify"? It's there on the album.
Wow.
So by the way, it's been a good journey. I'm honestly, it's been a good journey, especially if you are nominated, my friend. It's the first time to be nominated to the 7th Crown Gospel Award. Look at what the legacy continues after the late Mama Ozanel. Yes.
Now I want to go in a bit into the road leading to this point, because I think it's important for people to understand. I mean, you mentioned it now that the great Ps Mbambo is your sister. What was it like growing in her shadow? And look, restraining yourself from the privileges that can come to say, you know what, she's my sister, but choosing to say, no, I'm going to bloom in my own light, in my own sound, in my own way. Take me through that decision to say, you know what, I'm going to go through things my way.
It's a good question, because if you are Nikula and you think you are the brother, just go in, But I had to prove myself that I'm doing the right thing. I'm proving myself especially on my music, on my presentation, because we did the recording with her, the album, it was on Tour the Knowles. It was a Christmas album.
Yes, I remember that beautiful song.
We did a song said Sizalelo. So imagine you, my brother. But I had to prove it. Because it's business to them. They can't just take me. Mama, we're brothers and sisters. Hi, my brother, come and call the song. No, must prove it. And really, my friend, it wasn't easy, No, I have to prove myself so that whenever I deliver, when the time is right, so that people actually hear my craft and to say, oh, it paid it off to make sure we release in this time. So it was a good one. Yeah.
No man, that's fantastic. I think it's a message for everyone. Because you must understand. I think there are Christians out there right now who say, "Hey, but you are my brother in the kingdom. You know, why aren't you assisting me?" And what have you? And they have that sense of entitlement to say, just because you are my brother in the kingdom, you have to. The message I'm getting here is that Mbambo, and I've met your parents, and I love them so much.
So wonderful guys. So wonderful guys.
When I'm done, I'm so knowing that, for me, it tells me, good. You know what? At the end of the day, whether Christian or not, you must be able to forge your way through.
Exactly.
You must prove. You must justify people coming through and supporting Uti. No, there is a reason beyond the fact that he is our brother. There is something there.
There's something there.
And I think these nominations did just that.
Oh, my friend, it did just that because it paid it off for a long time. And to release an album called Inhliziyo Yami, and then they loved that album. You know, everyone is singing about that album. It's a beautiful one. You know. So really, Impela, it paid it off for Ulin there for the right time, and also work with good people. And also try by all means every day, like these young guys. They need to get people to say positive things to you. Like my pastor Ndaman from World Gospel Impact Church. He always said, "No, Mama, the right time. And it was the right time because I was supposed to record, I think on March 2020. My show was on March 2020, 27, on the day you lockdown. When the president says lockdown. Vala show, Vala everything. And my heart was so unfaithful. But my pastor called me, spiritual father, said, no, time is wait on the Lord. Nkulunkulu will make the way. And then last year I recorded live.
Wow.
I recorded live an album.
But I mean, sorry, I have to come. This is unfair. I mean, when I'm fair too, you always recording live. World Gospel Impact Church is infrastructured when it comes to live.
Oh recording. No, that's my bishop. You know, that's my bishop. Actually, we breathe what he says, and he wants. It's all about excellent. You know.
Now, tell me the process behind the creation of these two massive songs in the country right now, which is obviously Inhliziyo Yami and Ngifanele Ukubonga. Take me through the guys you worked with. Take me through the creative process. What was going on during that time, and how did you come to this beautiful creation that you have today?
No, but something when in crazy. It's crazy. I work with Wanda Kwela as a musical director,
legend,
and a producer on the album. Executive producer was my bishop.
What?
Yes,
because Ndamani also plays. He
plays piano on this project. So
yes.
I worked with him, and there was a guy called Ugwazi Kuzwayo, who wrote the song, said Inhliziyo Yami. He said, Mbambo, there's this song, my brother, there's this song. I said, bring it on. So the song Inhliziyo Yami, it's one of those beautiful songs on the album, you know. It speaks about, it says Inhliziyo Yami ngithanda wena Kristu Jesu.
Wow.
I'm longing for you, oh God. I'm gifuna wena.
Sure.
You know, we want God in all situations. All everybody goes ups and downs in life, but all you need to do is just, I want to be next to God, so that everything will be fine. So it's all about that. I want God.
Wow.
Watching, I want God. Yeah.
No, so this is a beautiful message. I think for everyone who may be listening to the song, I think it does provoke a feeling to say, you know what? I knew I wanted God, but I didn't think I want Him this much. Shout out to Cape Town for just joining us. Finally, Cape Town has joined the chat. Took you guys a while. Oh, hang on. I think as well, we have Dublin, Ireland, who's just joined the chat as well. We've done it. We've joined. We have Dublin, Ireland, who's just joined. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in all the way from Dublin in Ireland.
Oh, yes.
And the UK as well has just joined. So, you know, there's the horn right there. There's the horn right there. Let's give them the horn.
Bring it on. Let's
give them the horn. There we go. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us, and we really appreciate you, and we love you so much. I was actually saying that leading up to this point, how important do you consider it to be to have a father who's not only, or a spiritual father or a pastor, who's not only in tune with the spiritual facets of things, but understands the burden of music? and I mean, our fathers, they work together. They work the
brothers,
same.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what role has it played? Do you think you would have gotten this far had it not been for his contribution, and him being there?
He motivates us, kakulu. We did it started from the lockdown when we're doing the productions. So on production said, I want the highest level, guys. Even the music that you everything, especially in church. He's a person who motivates and says, don't just do a wish-wash. Do a proper thing, Mbambo. Just do a proper thing. But also, he's a man of faith. He challenged our faith. And to say all things are possible. Just believe that God is gonna make it for you. So he motivates us musically. He's a musician though. He plays piano.
Yes.
So he was born Sure. So ukusebenza naye on the project, especially when you are being led spiritually, masa music. Unenye feeling.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
To lead us spiritually.
Sure.
And also individually. You study if you want to. If you go for study.
Sure.
Do this at this point in time, youth from church. They play football, brah.
Wow.
We've got a football team.
Wow.
So everyone, even for me, playing cricket.
Sure.
I mean, golf for Sunday. So he wants that. He wants innovative things to even if it doesn't mean you are even no
sure,
he challenged them, know. Man said. So for him, especially musically, a big role in but I also come from the family,
sure,
which being taught my uncles,
Wow.
So from there. So yes.
I think now before we go out, I just want to do this because I know there's someone who is listening. I think I included as well.
Yes, yeah.
Who wants to get to where you have been. And I know that your road was fair. It wasn't privileged like maybe other artists may be. Your road was really fair.
Yeah.
What does it take to get to where you are now? Because being nominated, right, we know Philani is going to win. Leon Tassin Gabazi, don't say we've rigged the game. Siazi Vele, we know he's going to win. So
let me shock you while you're there, because what is nice, the category here for Tielo. So they need to vote.
They need to vote.
And it's the first time.
How do we vote? How do we vote?
SMS SMS Crown 21.
Crown 21.
That's me, Philani, Crown 21.
Crown 21.
And in number 34069.
34069. So guys, capital letters, Crown 21
yes.
to 34069.
069. Yes.
So Crown 21
34069.
069.
Yes.
I want to play the song right now at the top of the hour, but I want us to pay some bills first. And when we come back from paying the bills, I want to play Yoyami, and I want you guys to hear this amazing creation.
Oh yes.
I've heard songs have come out this year, but this is just too much. Come on, just lift your hands in awesome praise and adoration of the Most High God. That was Philani Mbambo saying, Inhliziyo yami. I wanted to go at the end of the ending, but when the ending came and it ended and the ending was ending, I could not end this now. There's no way I could end this now. It is exactly, of course, 9 minutes past the hour 4 right here on the Kingdom Circle. You're listening to Fly FM, taking youth places. Thank you so much, bro, for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming, bro.
Thank you so much, among all the listeners of Fly FM. It's very fresh. Taking youth to places. Thank you very much. Thank you, people. Thank you, people who are voting, who have already voted, and people who are voting even here on YouTube here on Fly FM. Thank you very much. It's fresh, guys. You need to come here to Mhlanga siyapila in Japan.
No, ziyakhala ngempela bachazele impela, because I'm telling you now, it's a brand new season. I can feel it. It's a brand new season, and obviously what I'm gonna preach today at around say 4:30 is gonna be exactly that. It's going to be the fact that once one person can be useless in some season, and in the next season then they can be useful.
Oh yes.
We see this. I mean, Isaiah is prophesying 734 years before everything happens. And he seems to be useless in his time, but in our time, he's never been more of a prophet we could use to they never. And we see this today with you because you have been serving the industry for so many years. And now the season has come, bro. And it's so amazing.
It's amazing.
The song we just heard right now is an absolute masterpiece. Shout out to Babu Wanda Kwela. That guy's a legend, guys.
It's a legend.
I don't think we say this enough. I don't. The amount of artists from Durban he has produced is mind-boggling. So shout out to him. And
he's a good. The guy is a good heart. And he let you breathe on the music.
Yeah.
There's a song called Deserving on the album. It's a full album. It consists of 17 tracks.
Wow.
So, bruh, that guy just played. He said, my friend, on the first rehearsal, he said, I've got a song.
Yeah.
So it says Rose of Sharon, Risen King, Reign Forever.
Wow.
No, he said, restaurant. So we call it a restaurant song.
Wow.
Because it has so many R.
Wow.
Rose of Sharon,
wow.
Risen King,
wow.
Reigns Forever.
Wow.
So we say it's a restaurant song. No one affects. No, we are No, we've worked with different musicians. He produced about PNP, different music.
Yes.
He even he plays the background sound.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I've seen his work, and I think one of the things that for me take me back. I remember I was contemplating doing a live recording, and I spoke to him, and I think it was around COVID. So he said, "No, the prices are down. We can work."
Yeah.
And he said, "The nice thing about me is that I'm not choosy with people.
Oh, yeah.
I can work with anyone. So if you have voices that can work, I don't care where they are. I can mold them and shape them to become what." So shout out to him. I wanted to give that tribute to him, but it's not about him today.
Yeah.
It's about you.
Yeah, man.
Now we have another song coming called Ngifanele Ukubonga. And I thought we should include this in the presentation for the listeners all around the world who are listening to us right now. Because I also feel like this is one of the most contemporary but one of the most beautiful creations one has ever heard. Talk me through the process around that song and the lyricism and what was going on when the song was written and how it came to you.
Yeah, we were written with Ps Sbu.
Okay.
It says Ngifanele Ukubonga. And then it says umoya wami uyathokoza impela ngiyabonga Jesu.
Sure.
So in my life, eminyakeni yonke yami ngiphila, because things were ups and downs, but now I'm saying ngiyabonga. I thank God.
Wow.
When David says mbonga uJehova mphefumulo wami, konke ngaphakathi makulibonga igama lakhe. So when you wake up in the morning, and just say, thank you, oh God, I'm alive, ngiyaphila. The other guys I was listening to on socials, it says, a human being decides to go to sleep. But only God who wakes that particular person up. You don't decide to wake up. It's God that allows that.
Yes.
So I said, once I heard that, I said, Ghost, inhliziyo yami ngempela ifanele ukubonga ngoba uNkulunkulu ngenzele okuhle ngoda. You doing a great thing, great work in me, in my life, in my journey. I've got a wife, I've got kids.
She's actually with us here in studio. By the way, an amazing singer as well with very special voices.
And that's my baby.
My wife is always talking about how she wishes she could sing like her, so she could compliment me as well.
Let me share this. My wife wrote 3 songs on my album.
Wow.
There's a song called Grace, and there's a song called God's Plan. She wrote so many songs.
Wow.
So she was up and down making sure that the work has been done. All in all, So I honor her.
Yes.
And we met in school, by the way.
We were doing music. So wait, no, not speed past that. That's beautiful. So you guys. Oh, okay, right. I was your high school sweethearts. But I think at tertiary, I remember when I first got there, and my lecturer said, "Guys, take heed of these couple of years are going to be here. Some of you are going to find the love of your lives here. Who you're going to be for the rest of your life." I didn't, but it's nice to see people who did. Mama, thank you so much for the work you've done with him.
Thank you so much.
It's remarkable, and I always say that when you see a man who is successful, it is because his support structure is solid.
Yes.
And I think that's exactly what I've seen with you. Take me through the journey leading here. What are you feeling with him being nominated? What is it like to finally see the fruits of your labor with him finally bearing fruit? And how much are you gonna? How much of a share do you have in the returns of this Crown Gospel Awards? What does he have to do? Which Mauritius is he taking you to?
I'm so proud of him, first of all, and I thank God ukuthi uhambe naye kwaze kwayimanje emgcinile with nje ukuseva uNkulunkulu kakhulukazi. So kubalekile kakhulu to serve in the church because it's where la khona ukhula khona nje spiritual. I'm so happy for her.
Oh man, I can imagine. Besifuna nje ukuthi sig respect futhi sig honorish. I know how hectic my life is and I'm not even where he is as yet. So I can imagine how hectic his schedule is and how hectic, him, putting things together can be. And a couple of days ago I was having conversation again with my wife and she was saying, "Hey, babas angsak manje, I feel lonely. I don't even see it." And that really hit me. So whenever I get time, I go back home, and I also understand the toll it can have as well, because now as he's going out, to do this thing, you're having to hold the home down and what have you. What encouragement can you give to other young wives who are investing in their partners and who are trying to get them and basically accomplish what you have accomplished with him? And what wise words could you give them to say, Sisi, we're not lapo right now. I know things are hard for your men. I know things are difficult, but stay in there. What can you say to them?
Engakusho nje ukuthi pray for your partner.
Sure.
You have to pray for him because whatever azoachieve, if ningabambisene or ningekho one heart, ayikho into ezophumelela, because omunye uzophuma adonsa abhekele nomunye abhekele, but if nibambene akukho la ngeke nifike khona.
Wow. That's so beautiful. Mbambo mfethu.
Yes, sir.
What can we expect from you after these crowns and 2025? What in your mind, what do you see 2025 looking like for Philani Mbambo?
Oh, it's looking good. I'm not going to stop recording.
Okay, great.
We're going to do a lot of music.
That's great news.
Even now, my wife was she composed, I think, about 3 songs already now.
See, I'm telling you, album still featuring man.
No, zobakhona kwi-album.
Thank you. Nizwile bafethu nginikhulumelile. Thank you.
It's just to serve God, my friend.
Sure.
And that's it in me.
Sure.
JD knows I was mainly we come a long way with him.
Sure.
In church.
Yeah.
I'm a church boy, bro.
We are church boys. We're church boys. Yeah,
we're church boys, my friend. So,
forever.
So whoever wants to see me must come to Mayville.
Sure.
World Gospel Impact Church.
Okay.
I'm there every Sunday.
Yes.
Worshiping the King of Glory.
You guys have services you'll do at night. I think, do you do it once a month?
I'm going now to a service.
Oh, so you guys have
Sunday.
it tonight?
Yeah, tonight. Yeah.
So every Sunday you guys have a service at night, and those services are normally wild. I mean, you see, Ayan Dantanzi there, you see
everyone,
big names
big
there.
Big names are there. Simpio Kumar comes. Most of the guys, Abo Kakus, they come there just to have fun. We no, let's come and worship God and be fun into the presence of the Lord, because the Bible says, in the presence of the Lord there is fullness of joy. You need to be pretty much joyful. Yeah, in my services. So I'm going to be serving God 2025. I'm going to be going to different churches just to push the project. And let my churches singing my songs.
No, and we will film us singing them.
Please,
and we will post them.
Please do.
We will do so.
Please do.
One last thing before we go out. I know there's a singer right now. We joined by all 3 provinces, and we were joined briefly with Ireland, Dublin, and others around the world. We had Zambia online, and we're gonna, there's a lot of countries and a lot of people who listen to our show.
Yes.
But I think one of the things that I want to find out is there's someone for sure right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they might not be directly in the gospel industry, but there's something that they are fighting towards, and there's something that they are trying to achieve.
True.
And they hear your story, and they hear the amount of privilege you could have taken advantage of and decided to forge your own path into becoming your own name and becoming your own voice and becoming your own success. Right. What key things did you learn on the way up that could be factors that if one takes for granted, they can set you back? For example, being respectful, nurturing relationships.
Yes.
Things that people take for granted that can actually slingshot you to where you need to be.
Keep relationship.
Right.
Be submissive.
Sure.
Learn each and every day.
Sure.
And uvume abantu to lead you.
Sure.
I'm happy because I'm in church. My spiritual father, Umfundisi Ndabane, stretches us.
Right.
Inside an extent ukuthi nene uvusa ubonke yabona manje bengiduzo.
Sure.
But manje because of these words,
Sure.
our show iyavuleleka ingqondo and
Sure.
mawufunda every day njalo uyabona. So this time, this is what I've learned. I'm growing up.
Sure.
But be patient.
Sure.
Especially as most people are young musicians who are listening at home. Be patient.
Sure.
And work with people.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if you work with people, nature will gift, and work with different people. Pray, my friend.
Hey.
Have time in prayer.
Come on.
Uhlale noNkulunkulu.
Yeah.
And uNkulunkulu will keep on depositing things in you.
Sure.
Could be ngaba kwi R&B. My pastor uhleze ethi hayibo asenze nama jam session.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, actually have jam session. We have jam session in our church.
Wow.
We play jazz.
You know. I know this is big on jazz.
Last Sunday after Massive Police Order,
Yeah.
I just want to feel good every day.
Wow.
Everybody was just joining in that song.
Yo.
So I'm just saying, be fresh.
Sure.
And it goes with time and
Sure.
learn new things.
Sure.
And imagine I'm that coming out for long.
Yeah.
But every day
You're learning.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Even my music, it's for this time.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much.
We want to
so
get
much.
that. We want to get those details properly once again. It's Crown 21.
Yes, sir.
Crown 21.
Yes, sir.
And the number is
34069.
34069.
Yes.
So if you listen to me right now, go and SMS.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
much
sir.
is an SMS?
It's 150.
It's only 150. So I know ukuthi ke
Yes,
sizizukulwane esibi manje sivamisa ungayithenga anytime sina Wi-Fi. Thenga u15 rand bafowethu noma 11 rand 50.
Yes,
11
my
rand
friend.
50.
Yes, my friend.
Give us 10 votes, at least 10 votes. If we can have 1 million of us giving 10 votes.
Yes.
We've got it.
We've got it.
It's not so hard, guys. This right now.
This is right now.
This is right now the moment we've been waiting for.
This like time.
JD, we need some pianos and we need some some black
yeah.
American tontons going on.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's Crown 21.
Yes, sir.
At the number
at Crown 21 at number 34069.
34069.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the song.
Oh yes.
Gifanele ukubonga. Gifanele ukubonga.
Yes.
We are in the Thanksgiving season.
Oh, yes.
Befundisi idlaleni.
Yeah.
Idlaleni bafowethu. This is the theme song for the season we are
Oh,
in.
yes. Oh, yes, my brother. Yes,
Gifanele ukubonga by Philani Mbambo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, my friend.
We appreciate you. Where can we follow you?
We can follow me on Facebook. I'm there as Philani Mbambo. On TikTok, I'm there as Philani Mbambo. And also, if you want for people for bookings, I have a manager.
Sure.
His name is Ahlasela.
Right.
Or the number is 0653.